One. This is Drea with Journey Mind Body Spirit, and today is part of our series on market garden / EBT garden, and we're going to talk about getting squash from the store and harvesting the seeds. So I have two kinds of squash. I did have a butternut squash, but I waited too long and the squash was molding and the seeds were actually molded. So this one is a kombucha squash. I don't know if these seeds are going to work because they feel very soft and feels like they're empty. So it might be some kind of hybrid or something, I don't know. But they don't feel anything like these spaghetti squash. You could feel that there's something hard inside there. These ones feel all soft. So basically, if you've ever gutted a pumpkin, it's going to be very similar. And this is going to be the same process you would use for like cantaloupe and honeydew melons. So you reach in here, and I think I might have got all the seeds. No, sorry, wasn't even on there. You get the seeds out. Then you're going to wash them really good and separate all of the pulp, and then dry them. So I like to dry them on wax paper or a towel, because paper they might stick to, and maybe like twice a day, at least once a day, you want to move them around so that the moisture is kind of distributed, not just stuck on the bottom. And I would wait even a little bit longer if you wanted to put them like in a jar or something along those lines, to make sure that they're all the way completely dry. So with this one and the spaghetti squash, we got one that's rooting already. It's kind of hard to tell which one. So these ones, I might just throw this in my compost bucket and just see how that works. So these haven't even been dried out, so that just goes to show you, you might have to not do these special steps, but these are something that you can, look how many seeds I got. It's tons of seeds. I'm not sure how much each plant is going to produce, but that's way more than you'd probably get in a seed packet. I know that for sure. About spaghetti squash, you probably get maybe about 20, 25. This is far more than that. And that's off of one squash. So this is a little bit old. So, I usually, when I do these seeds, I keep them on their separate, like some kind of separate tray. But because these seeds are a lot different from each other, and again, I don't think this is going to do anything. It feels so soft, and it may be just like it rotted a little bit. Because I bought these wanting to take the seeds out, and I took way too long. So if you basically get a squash and you have a recipe in mind, that would be best. So that way you can actually use the meat. Now this spaghetti squash doesn't really look bad, but I'm still not going to eat it because it's super old. And the other two molded already. This one, I mean, it looks okay, but I'm going to throw it in the compost. So I bought these for $1 at the 99 only. A lot of times you can get squashes for about $1. So $1, you get all of these seeds. And you can plant what you want. And this is, again, you can do this with cantaloupes and honeydews, even some watermelons. And watermelons are not going to have all the string. You know how watermelon seeds, but you basically do the same drying process. You want to just wash them with water, put them on a towel, and kind of let them air dry is what's best, what I found is best. And then every day or once or twice a day, move them around with your hand, kind of like this. And then just flatten them out and try to give it enough space where you're not having them layered on top, because moisture is going to be stuck in between there. So basically you want to get the moisture out as soon as possible. If you could even put it by a fan, that probably would be ideal. So this is going to be a short one. This is just about squash and melons. and this can be part of your market garden. I already have some melon seeds that I harvested and did the process I just mentioned about cleaning the seeds and drying them. So I'm going to use some of those in the market garden, but this is going to be part of the series where you know how to harvest the seeds from there, and then of course try to eat the food that you're taking the seeds out, because hey, you don't want to waste it. In this instance, I'm going to be composting that. Composting after this series, I will start some videos on how to compost, so that way you can make your gardening even less expensive, and that's going to be the best thing for your garden. All right, I'm signing off. You all have a blessed day. Talk to you later.